Happy Sunday, guys. 2nd of November. Back on another video on the spoken word media, making modern media sexy. Just like the last video, the recent news has not been sexy, but we make modern media sexy. We make media sexy every day. Big up to the old subscribers, big up to the new subscribers. I want to ask you guys to like the video, please, because the likes have been down on the last few videos. But you know, it is because we want to push the channel out there as much as possible. So we do that. Yeah, I even got this Edgar. I even brought back Edgar Davis for these videos. So those that know Edgar Davis knows what's what at a time like this. But yeah, it's one little. I don't know, man. I just want to just say, you know, put a little video. There's been a lot going on recently that I've not covered. I've covered a few videos the other day. But man, what has been going on, man? What's been going on in the media, man? We've got the whole situation with Ghett going on. We've got so much things going on. I mean, the thing with Ghett, yeah. So I didn't cover this when it happened, and things have come out since. But I've just been reflecting. I've been seeing people still talking about it on the social media. We got Andrew, that's no longer the prince. We got the chaos in. We got the what do you call it? The crazy hurricanes in Jamaica. We've had this stabbings on a train in Huntingdon, in the Cambridgeshire area. What is going on, man? What is going on, man? What is going on? Anyway, so let's talk about, you know, what's happened with, like, let's start off with this. Like, so Ghett, people talking about it. So obviously he's been I don't know, he's been charged with, it's weird because obviously I've seen the video, gonna play it in a minute, and with this video, I mean, like, he's knocked the guy over. First of all, rest in peace to the victim who was I can't remember his name, but he was a 20-year-old student that's come from abroad for his family to give him so he can have a better life. He's come here, and he's been tragically taken away from them, yeah, by our rapper from London called Ghett, who is a guy who's made music and also, like, gone into the acting scene with a big Netflix series called Supercell that's due for another season. Now, I think with this situation, first we'll talk about it. There's so much things going on online. There's so much, like, issues with it. So obviously, with Ghett, he's obviously made a tragic. It's a tragic mistake or a bad choice. I think is a better one to say, because he knocked the guy over, and he didn't stop. He didn't stop at all. I've seen. I mean, that car's going so fast, yeah. And at first we was unsure what the full details, but he's done that. He's not stopped. But then I'm hearing that apparently, I've not seen this, but apparently some people saying that apparently he was drunk and high. I mean, what are you doing? Because at first, when the news first broke, yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, why do these people do this? Why don't they just get an Uber? Like, if they're going out, why don't they just go and get an Uber, man? And it's like, bro, like, you can't drink and drive. Like, everyone knows that now. Like, you can't drink and drive. Yeah? Go and get an Uber or something and get a taxi. There's so many options these days, in this day and age, in 2025, of ways of getting home. Bolt, Uber, traditional taxi, whatever you name it. You sure you got more than enough money to pay for an Uber. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't, man, just go and try and get some, like, a night bus, or if you're going out with people, get a designated driver in a group that says they're not gonna drink. But I'm hearing that he was drunk and high at the same time. What was you doing? Do you know what I mean? So Ghett obviously is he's 41 years old from I think he's from Plaistow in East London, I think that area. He's someone that's had a little bit of I think a tricky past, but like he's been on to some good things. He's one of the star people in one of the main roles in Supercell season one. I recommend you watch it. It's a good watch. But then obviously his story is meant to continue to season two. But I think the problem what we've done is we've made it more about him potentially him not gonna be probably in season two and messing up that series more than the victim that's lost his life. Because from what I'm hearing is the police have gone to his house and he's made out like, oh, his car wasn't there, all this kind of stuff. What car are you talking about? Just trying to like, and that stuff, I'm not with all that. I don't like all that kind of stuff. Because initially, do I think he tried to do I think he tried to like take run over the guy? No, but he didn't stop at the scene to make sure that he was all right, or try and get him some help. Who knows? He may have been able to be saved. Now, I think most likely from what I remember seeing at the time, I think the damage was really done, man. I think it was so bad, the impact. I think even if he got help quickly, he probably would have died. But any slim chance, even if it's a 1% chance, you got to stop. You got to stop and do that. So that looks bad. But then obviously it makes it worse now is like when people come to your house, you're playing, from what I'm hearing is that you're playing ignorant, you're playing, you don't know what's going on. You're saying about what car, doing what kind of stuff. And then what you're doing is you're making the police, it's like you're trying to make the police look silly, like they're picking on someone, and you know that you've done something wrong. And lack of regard. I'm seeing, it's just so crazy at the moment, like, the amount of accountability that's not being shifted. I don't know what's been going on with him, because I don't know what's going on in his head, you know, but that's mad. That's just, there's no excuses for that. I've seen a apparently there's been a whole GoFundMe page. Now people are commenting saying, "Oh yeah, Ghett should pay for all that kind of stuff," and yeah, you could argue that, but it won't bring whoever pays for it won't bring that family's son back. It won't bring his life. It won't bring him back at all. So yeah, we're gonna play the footage now.
Bag.
Yeah.
And then you see here, like obviously the guy's he's obviously off his head, like to be driving at that speed. I don't know what you've been doing, man. I don't know what you was doing, but man, he's done out here, man. And obviously again, the family, it's so horrible that he's coming. The students come here for a better life, and his life is gone just like that. Like just like that. From the speed, he had no chance, man. Like he's driving at some a madness. I know what he's doing, but obviously now he's gonna face the music, and he's probably gonna go. He's gonna go to jail. He's gonna go to prison. He's gonna go to prison for, and they'll probably give him a horrible, a specific sentence. And the reason being is because not only do you not stop at the scene, you also like it's the after the effect as well. Let's be honest, you might have probably gone to prison anyway for drinking and driving because you're for dangerous driving because people go to jail for them kind of thing. Sometimes and sometimes they don't. But then you didn't stop, and then obviously when the police came, your conduct afterwards, like saying they're gonna put you in jail for that. And now when you come out, you have to reflect on the bad choice you made. And I know people don't want to focus. I know people don't want to focus on like the don't make it about Supercell and what he's gonna do afterwards. But we have to talk about it because the reason why I'm going to mention it briefly here is because we Gets is now kind of in the public eye. The other guy, unfortunately, is not, which is the most people are not. The reason why we know who he is because he's unfortunately he's a casualty. He's an unfortunate casualty in Gets' bad decision making. But what we can say is whatever aspirations that guy has, he's not going to make them. With Gets, we know he's still alive, and he's going to probably go to jail, and then after that, he's whatever he goes going forward probably won't be the same again, because people are not going to forget this. The reputation that you've left now, people are not going to look fondly on that. So that's going to affect a lot of things. But anyway, so life is more important than any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'll say about the matter. Like the video, guys, please. And then the stuff about like Andrew. Let's move on to Andrew. So I'm just rounding up a few things. Andrew, like obviously he's known as Andrew, not Prince Andrew. Yeah, the Queen's favorite son, the guy that's. Cause you see the royal family, yeah, all about imagery, yeah, all about imagery. So not imagery, so image. Imagery is more in terms of like actual photo stuff. Yeah, image, all about the image. He's not. He's not gonna listen. He's not gonna be slumming it, man. He's gonna live a cushy, very cushy life. Yeah, I've seen the email. I'm not gonna get it. I saw. I can't remember when I saw it. I saw it either today or this day to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, Andrew, there's a lot of question marks. I still to this day don't understand why he paid £12 million to some girl that he's not. From what I remember, I think didn't meet. Do you know what I'm saying? Why would you pay £12 million? £12 million. Do you know how much that is? That's generational wealth. That girl, her children and her children's children and children's children are gonna all enjoy that. Why would you give £12 million? Thank you for something such a heinous crime that you didn't commit. I won't even give the girl 1p. Yeah, you don't want to do them kind of stuff. But then he's an interesting one. Let's just say that. But then now things are now coming out because Charles is now the king, is his brother. So it's a bit more obvious now, isn't it? So them stuff there, man. Let's moving on now. What's happening in Huntingdon? So it's been treated as a terrorist attack. Yeah, the two guys have now been named as two black males. One of them was apparently around mid-20s. I don't know the other one. One of them's described as a black British male, but the other one's described as a black male with Caribbean heritage. It's weird because to me, isn't that they're both born here, and that's the case. The background, one will either be probably Caribbean or African background. Yeah, I thought they both be known as black British males. I don't know, but anyway, that's the description anyway. Yeah, I don't know. At the time of filming this, I know that no one died to my knowledge, but if anything has changed since as of the time of filming, rest in peace to those people. I don't know what's wrong with people, I don't know what's in the air, but guys, you gotta stay vigilant and watch out for what's going on. The sun's in my eyes. This is why I bought the sunglasses. Got the glasses on. Yeah. Stay vigilant out there. It's tragic. It's treacherous out there. You don't know what people are doing. You can't trust people. But big up to some of the people that helped out on that train yesterday. Yeah, it couldn't have been easy at all. That's what I would say. And last and not least, pray for Jamaica. Yeah, my Jamaica being one of my heritages. I'm Black British of Caribbean heritage, so Jamaica and St. Lucia. So hopefully everyone in Jamaica is alright. Hope my family is, we got relatives in there, so I hope they haven't done. where Jamaica's been really hit as well is in places like Westmoreland, which is where my mum's side of the family, so my mum's parents and obviously uncles um, and else would be from Westmoreland, um, which is next to St Elizabeth, which is also another place that's got hit badly by the hurricanes as well. Hopefully everyone is done. Um, the British public, the British gave a certain amount of money to Jamaica, got backlash online saying it wasn't enough. And you know what? At first, I didn't even pay attention to the figures, but then when I deeped it, actually, it wasn't much. But then I think it's been increased. From what I know, it's been increased. So well done for increasing it and all that kind of stuff. Listen, man, Jamaica being a British colony, King Charles is the monarch of Jamaica as well because it's part of the Commonwealth and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully, I hope a lot of people are safe and they recover from this stuff. Because I heard that one of my aunties, so one of my great aunties, house got actually damaged by a hurricane. So by one hurricane where she lives in Westmoreland. So do you know what I mean? So it's not a good, it's not a great time. It's not been a great time of late as well. Yeah, it's not been a great time of late. But I thought I'd just do this on a Sunday. I wasn't gonna do this video, but I wanted to touch on some things that because quite a few things I didn't touch on in other videos, but I wanted to touch up on that as well. And everything. But anyway, guys, like this video. Stay tuned for more. And I'll see you all in the next video. And also let me know your thoughts and comment section in the comment section below on any of the topics I talked about. Jamaica, the incident involving Ghett, Andrew I touched on briefly, and the attack that's been treated as a terror-related attack in Huntingdon in the Cambridgeshire area. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, and if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, and also check the previous videos that's been out recently as well. Peace.